All We Imagine Is Light is a film of contradictions. The first half is set in Mumbai. DOP Ranabir Das captures the crushing claustrophobia, the chaos and the cacophony of maximum city. But the visual textures are soaked in a quiet beauty. The local trains always chugging. That slightly deadened expression in the eyes of commuters who must brave the heat and the crowds every day. The relentless rain which won't even let two lovers embrace in a secluded spot. It's all here. But somehow, Ranabir and writer-director Payal Kapadia have made the ache of living in Mumbai lyrical. The city might be frenzied, but the film revels in stillness. The pacing is measured. The story of two Malayali nurses in Mumbai unfolds with pauses and silences which might test your patience. But here's the miracle. The narrative accrues power and emotion with such stealth that you find yourself moist-eyed, but you can't identify what it is exactly that is making you cry. All We Imagine Is Light says so much about female friendship, about the way in which even the smallest choice women make has larger consequences, about the brutality of capitalism and the way in which Mumbai spits out its most vulnerable, and also about the joy of letting go. The last frame, when all the characters are sitting together under twinkling lights, is so evocative and so gorgeous that it will make you tear up all over again. And then there are the performances. Prabha is played by Kani Kusruti and Anu is played by Divya Prabha. Prabha is older, more wounded. There's a weariness in her eyes. Sometimes there's also hopelessness in them. But Prabha soldiers on with a generosity of spirit. Anu is more rebellious. She's hungrier for love and a smidgen of freedom from the narrow spaces where they live and work. This confinement is also metaphorical. Their lives are circumscribed by society, family, class, gender, religion, and the oppressive limitations placed on them. In the second hour, Prabha and Anu help Parvati, the cook in the nursing home where they work, move back to her village in Ratnagiri. Parvati is played by Chhaya Kadam. But what Chhaya, Kani, and Divya are doing here isn't so much acting as simply being. There is a lived-in sisterhood between them. One in which judgment, recrimination, even lies and anger eventually gives way to a more expansive sense of belonging. Ridu Harun, playing Anu's boyfriend Shiaz, is effortlessly charming. In one scene, he tells her that he's been scared ever since he met her because love between a Hindu girl and a Muslim boy is inherently fraught. Payal is an alum of the Film and Television Institute of India. All We Imagine Is Light is her first feature. The film won the Grand Prix at the Cannes Film Festival. It was also the first Indian film to play in the main competition section at the festival in 3 decades. But before that, Payal's first full-length documentary, A Night of Knowing Nothing, premiered at Directors' Fortnight in Cannes in 2021. It won the festival's Golden Eye Award for the Best Documentary Film. Her short film, Afternoon Clouds, was the only Indian film to compete at the 2017 Cannes Film Festival. Over these films, Payal has honed a specific style of storytelling. Love and the lack of it is a recurring theme. And she isn't interested in boundaries of form. Fiction, non-fiction flow into each other to create not so much a plot, but poetry. The music in this film, composed by Topshe, whose real name is Dhritiman Das, beautifully underscores the humanity at the heart of the story. All We Imagine Is Light is a film that marinates in your head, but first you must allow its unique rhythms to find their way to your heart. For more reviews like this, do subscribe to The Hollywood Reporter India.